In an age where beauty was described as an out of the world entity, the bard Shakespeare gives us a very realistic, rational description of his beloved in Sonnet 130. You are all aware that Shakespearean sonnets are written in iambic pentameter and has 14 lines divided into three quartets and a couplet. He mocks the conventional style of Elizabethan love lyric in this verse. No artificial or extravagant description of the beloved is recorded in these lines. He gives or celebrates their unconditional love and says how important is honesty and realistic understanding of emotions in a relationship. The importance should be on the deep aspects of the personality rather than what is peripheral, what can be just seen. The literary device used by the poet is metaphors, and he utilizes that mainly to mock the Elizabethan conventional style itself. My mistress's eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are torn. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go, my mistress when she walks treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare, and as any she belied with false compare. The poet starts by describing the eyes of his beloved and says that her eyes are nothing like the sun. Neither are her lips coral red, her complexion is not as white as snow. In fact, they are a tint of grey gold or tan. Her hair is not voluminous, in fact, it is wire like. Her cheeks do not have any rosy blush, and she does not have the fragrance of perfumes. She is a person of flesh and blood, having a normal existence, susceptible to the surroundings. All the poets treasured have is human traits and attributions. He adores her for that. He loves to speak to her, and her voice is not like music, he acknowledges, but it is more soothing, more efficient than the loveliest of the lullabies. His darling is not a goddess or a nymph. She treads the earth, that is, walks on earth. She is not a celestial being, but an earthling who, with her charm, makes the poet feel like the heaven is on earth. Her true self is potent enough to make the poet feel loved and believe his love is rare. He ends the poem by saying that it would be wrong to define her by false compare. She is something that makes him feel happy without comparisons. The 14-line poem is so relevant in contemporary times as it focuses on the need to remain truthful to everything. Falsity, even when it seemingly appears to cause no harm, should not be entertained. Rather than trying to mask things with notes of extravaganza or spoil moments with the burden of expectation, the right thing to do would be to see what is in front of you without any illusion. So we live the moment exactly in all its might. To conclude, take pride in what's real. Be real. Love what is real. Thank you.